Hello everyone, this is Pawfect and welcome back to my Stardew Valley Let's Play series. Early winter still in year 1, and today I don't really have any specific plans, so someone might have got a good night's sleep. You look fresh this morning, thank you very much. And we're 12 of 12, so I think today was snowing by memory. Spirits are mildly perturbed, so we won't have a mining day today. I think we'll wait till the spirits are happy with us to be able to do that. Marnie, what do you want, Marnie? Good morning, Mr. Pawfect. I came by to ask you a favour, since you're such a kind neighbour. You see, I'm trying to train my goats to say hello. Interesting. But they simply won't pay attention to me unless I have their favourite treat, cave carrots. So since I'm scared of the mines, I thought, well, maybe you could bring me a cave carrot when you have the chance. There's no pressure, but if you want to, just swing by my house between 9 and 5 with a cave carrot. You'll make an old girl very happy. Bye. See you, Marnie. So we might be able to do that for Marnie. So what have we got? Everyone in town has been talking about your great generosity lately. Apparently packages have been appearing in people's houses containing items they posted about years ago on the community centre bulletin, and the packages are all addressed from your farm. Thanks for going out of your way to do something like that. All of us in town are delighted. Mayor Lewis. So I think that's because we did the community centre bundle yesterday. We've still got more. Parsnip soup, so Caroline's taught a parsnip soup. I'm probably not going to read all of these because I think there's going to be a few. This recipe of mine won first place in a cooking competition. Hope you like it. There isn't a recipe though. Jody, where's your recipe? What else have we got? Fried mushroom from Demetrius. Salmon dinner from Gus. Tell you what, there's heaps of these. Spaghetti from Lewis. Still more. Fried eel from George. Oh, even George is happy enough to give us a recipe. Algae soup from Clint. That sounds terrible. Algae soup. Pale broth from Marnie. How many more of these do we have? Chowder from Willie. And that's it. Okay, so there's quite a few there. And let's go down to our animals, so we don't have to water anything, we don't have to collect those. We might have a quick look over in this area briefly, yeah, because there is some maple syrup available to us. And then what might we do today? So we might even consider upgrading. We're upgrading our axe. We are. We might even consider upgrading a watering can. I think we should be able to get our hoe back today. Hopefully, we'll have to have a look. So it's much easier to milk all our animals when we're inside. Batso has no milk today. Getting lots of large milk, which is good. Gasper has no milk today. I remember in one of the Harvest Moon games, where I think this game sort of was inspired from, you used to have, your cows would get larger, like fatter, when they had milk. I think that would be a really cool feature if that was included. Just make it that little bit easier to work out whether or not your cows or goats have milk on them. I did used to like that feature in one of the Harvest Moon games. I can't remember which one specifically. These haven't really given us... What's the go, guys? Where's all our eggs and stuff? We've only got one egg. What's happening there? Is everyone unhappy with me for some reason? That's strange. Well, at least we've got an iridium egg, but it's not really going to matter because we're going to put it in there. We only need 2 of those, and let's grab the wool. And that one there. So I don't know why we didn't get many eggs today. That's quite strange. We did get 2 rabbit's feet yesterday, so we were very lucky yesterday, but not so lucky today. So how about we grab 5 iridium bars, and we might head over to Clint's. We might even, before we do that, we've got some items we need to give to Gunther, those 3. And we might as well grab these while we're heading over there. And let's grab 5 of those. I think that's about it. I think that's going to be about it. So let's head into town. I definitely miss the music. It's very quiet, making it just that little bit more difficult to try to focus. 35,000 gold so far. So we do have enough to upgrade our watering can if we get our axe back today, which we do. Very good. You received an iridium axe. Perfect. Let's process our geodes before we upgrade our watering can, because you can't, once you start upgrading an item, you can't actually talk to Clint anymore. He just says, I'm still busy doing your watering can or whatever it is. So we're probably just going to run out of inventory space. But we do have a few things that we can give to Gunther. I think this might be our last one. Yep. So let's head down to Gunther's and let's give him our items that we can. Donate to the museum. Do we get any more things? No, well that one's all full. New rewards. And another new reward. So I wonder what we got for those. Let's talk to Gunther. What have you given us? Collect rewards. Yeah, I suppose we'll grab those. We'll put them in our house. Back to Clint, and we'll sell off all the things that we don't need. So these ones, those, I think that's about it. And let's process the last few, so there's 5 more. Bixite, some clay, I'm not sure what that is, some granite. I don't know whether or not we've got granite yet, so we might check on that one. Actually, I can mouse over it, can't I? Maybe in a sec. Let's quickly check. Yep, and yep, so we've got both of those before, so we might as well just sell them now. And let's upgrade our final tool. So by early... Thanks, I'll get started on this as soon as I can. It should be ready in a couple of days. So by about the 5th of winter, we'll have upgraded all of our tools, which is really useful. So let's go back to the bus stop. Now, what do we have left here? Bring a cave carrot to Marnie, and we talked about the cauliflower as well. So, now this being 10 o'clock, what do we want to do today? Let's sell some of these things before we do anything else. Do we want to sell the cheese? I'm thinking we might keep the cheese. In fact, what I might do, putting all those away, we'll sell that one. What I might do is I might even make a chest and chuck a chest in our basement, and we can use that for our casks and storing things that we'll put in the casks later. So what else? Let's sell these two. We're going to keep these on us because that's quite a lot of energy, or health as well. I think we've got 150 health, and we won't always need to use all our health. So let's maybe chuck a chest. We'll chuck it over up here actually as we walk in, and let's put those there, and we might chuck this one in the last one. So things are coming along nicely in our casks. We could probably start making some more as well. And how about, is this a rug? Must be placed on a wall. There we go, that can go there, and we'll chuck that there for the moment. We'll probably have to sort all this out at some point and make things look a bit nicer, but we might head down to the secret forest and just catch up on a little bit more, what are they called? Some hardwood today. We might have a look around, see if we can find a snow yam, because that's still all we need for the community centre, and then that'll all be finished. And after that, so that we'll only spend a little bit of time doing that. We might even just head here and back. What did we do yesterday? So we've got some worms there. I wonder if this, we can get lucky and this will be... Nope, just a winter root. So let's grab that. There's some holly, so we'll need to sell that. Hopefully this is a snow yam. Please be a snow yam. Nope, it's just clay. I think these guys can drop winter root, can't they? I think the blue ones drop winter root. I mean, it's not too big a deal. If we don't get we don't find a snow yam, we will be able to get one from the winter seeds that we've been making. But I would like to get one soon if we can. So that was it there. So it's about 1 o'clock and we've done most of our chores. Winter is quite slow, so I'm thinking, what do we want to do today? We could go fishing, which is something we could do. Might have a quick look to see how much slime we've got, because we might be able to make another slime egg. And then I think we're going to have to sort this out and start setting up our farm a little bit better. So, how much slime do we have? Where's slime? Very little. So let's just put all these away for the moment. We might even chuck that in. Actually, no, we need to sell one of those. Let's just sell that. I wonder if we can put... Oh no, they're just forage. I was going to say, I wonder if we can put one in here. Excuse me. But I'm thinking we're probably going to need to start tidying up our farm. So what rest? I'm going to start using this stone floor, but we might even need to go to Robin's and purchase some more patterns. There's another bit of worms. So maybe we'll head over to Robin's now and see if, and while on the way, we'll see if we can find any worms to just give us some snow yams. But I might start learning some new patterns. We might as well chop a couple of trees down while we're here. Just 3 hits. That's so quick now. That is so good. There's some more worms there. Maybe that'll be a snow yam. Because if we get a snow yam, that'll be it for the community centre. That is so quick. That really makes a big difference. That's so good. It used to take us... Oh, there's another book. It used to take us, I think, 10 hits and then 5 hits or something like that. Now it's just 3. So that's so much quicker. There's Linus. Actually, I think it was Linus's birthday today. Maybe we'll give him some Meridian cheese. Linus! Oh, you remember my birthday. Thank you. This is great. Oh, well, he enjoyed the cheese. We probably could have given him something that he loved, but that's okay. There we go. And grab some more. So what are the pattern... Oh, Robin. We got a cutscene with Robin. Hi, Pawfect. I was just cleaning some dust off my saw. Isn't that an axe? Where's the saw? Have you ever made anything out of wood? Yes, we made a chest. And various other things. Great, then this blueprint should be a piece of cake for you. What have we learned? I think we've become good enough friends that I can trust you with my carpentry secrets. Here, let me show you the blueprints. Okay, cool. What is she teaching us? Learn how to craft flute block and drum block. You can use these to get creative on your farm. It feels good to be able to decorate your house with things you've made yourself. Yes, it does. Oh, thank you, Robin. So, what do we want? Actually, what are the other construction buildings we haven't got? We've got that. Actually, we need to get our upgraded coop at some point. Slime hatch we've got. Shed we could get at some point, but I'm not really that concerned. Mill we could get at some point. We should probably save up for that. I'm not going to bother with a well, and that's it. Okay, so we're not going to need those. So what patterns do we need? I'm not worried about those. We could get a calendar for home, which could be useful. Furniture catalogue. How much is that? 200,000. Maybe not going to do that. Iron lamppost. Wood floor. I think we want this wood floor. We don't want the straw path. Yeah, let's get this wood floor recipe. I think that's the one that we want. It's got the periodic table there. Let's say hi to... Do you have a kitchen in your house yet? Yes, yes we do. Periodic table. Yep, what a guess. Okay, so maybe we'll just have, while we're out here, we might as well do a quick search around for any more worms. We might chop down a few more trees. We can always use the wood. We were starting to get a little bit low. We also need the sap. It's a woodpecker. But if we can find some worms along the way, I think that'd be useful. I can't believe how quick this is now. If you remember back when we started this series, it was so slow. Oh, a horse can't go along the bridge. And there's no worms there, so I'm not going to bother about chopping those trees down. They're just going to fall into the water. So let's just have a quick look up here. More worms, please be snow yam. Why are we getting so much clay? I don't remember getting this much clay before. We also need more artifacts. We still don't have enough for the rusty key. We also need to get and try and get a dinosaur egg, because we haven't got one of those and they're always pretty cool. And we also want to get an ancient seed. So neither of those we've got yet. Come on worms, please be a snow yam. No, but it's an arrowhead. We haven't got that one before. Okay, so that's another one to add to our list. Now before we do anything, let's have a look in here. He's back. Were you waiting for me? So we've got half of the slimes, small amount of void spirits, decent amount of bats, small amount of skeletons. So we want to try to kill all these things as well, but we're not going to do that. You know, let's grab that and sell that, because we're not going to use it. 300 gold, very little gold. How much does that sell for? 1300, is that all? Doesn't really give you a whole lot for such a special sword. Alright, let's head back to our farm, and what I might do is start trying to set out our farm. So we've upgraded all the things we need to from the perspective of all our tools. So we're going to have all the iridium tools. So I need to check what else we need iridium for. So we've got the slime hutch, which uses iridium. And what else have we got? We've also got, we've got 11 spare iridium. And what do we need iridium for? We need iridium for the ring. So we need 5 for that. And what else uses iridium? I think these do. Slime incubator. So we've got 2 slime incubators. We're probably not going to get another one for a while. And we also need for crystallariums. So, should we start making some quality, iridium sprinklers? Maybe not quite just yet. But what we will do instead is I might start grabbing some of this, and we're going to make some paths. And we're going to start gearing up to making our farm a little bit more set out. And that's going to be our plan, I think, for some days in winter. I'm not going to do it all the time, but I am going to start having a little bit of a start doing that, just trying to plan some areas out. So what I might do as well today, since we've got some time, we might actually pick up all these quality sprinklers, because we're not going to be using these in winter, and this whole area is going to be changed. In fact, I could probably pick up these as well, actually, because these are all going to change. And I actually don't like the look of cobblestone paths. I think we're going to change the cobblestone paths to these wooden paths, and I think that'll look better. So we might even grab these as well. We'll just grab everything, and we'll start resetting up our farm. So this up here will be a farming area, like it is today. I'm missing with my pickaxe. So where might we start? So where's a good place to start? So what I might do is we'll set this out in wood now, I think. Can we put one there? So this can be the exit from our farm. Can I put it there? Why can't I put it there? Can I put it there? Why is there a bat chasing me? Get away. Can I put it there now? Yes, I can. Okay, so what I might do is this can be, I'll have a few different types of paths, but this is going to be one of them. So we're going to have a path like that, and that's going to be sort of our top area, I think. And then, bat, go away. I wonder if this adds towards the bat score. I'm sure it should. And we might even grab you. And then, how about we make it like that, and then we might have a path leading off up here. I wonder if we can make this look a bit better. Maybe we'll do it we'll make it look just a little bit better. And we'll have a border around. So I don't know what'll look better, but maybe we'll do this. So we'll have path being wooden, and we'll have the stone floor sort of being a little bit of a border. How's that going to work? And we might even move some of these actually as well, so that can go down there. And we might even pick these up because I don't think it's going to be storming anytime soon. And also the crystallarium, considering, well, do we not have any inventory space? We don't. Okay, so let's chuck a few of these in here just for the moment. And let's grab that. You guys can go away just for the moment. And we might make this too wide. I know we're going to be taking up a little bit of space that we could be using for farming, but that's all okay. And then we might have, how's this going to look? Or is that too wide? I think that's probably too wide. So we might just have this, we'll just have the wooden path, I think. I do like the too wide one though. And then we might go down this way. And then, so we'll place out for iridium sprinklers now. So that'll be an iridium sprinkler. 1, 2, 1, 2. So there'll be the next one. 1, 2, 1, 2, and there. Probably should have done it from this side actually, but we'll see how far off we are. I think that's worked perfectly. 1, 2. Oh no, it's one away. So 1, 2, 1, 2. There. Okay, so we need to move all these across one. And then I might even make this as a path. How's that? And let's do the same this way. And go 1, 2, 1, 2. I think there. 1, 2. No, next one. There. And so then that path, the top of the path will be there, which lines up perfectly to that one. So this will be the area where we're going to have our farms with our iridium sprinklers. So there'll be 8 iridium sprinklers there, right in this whole big area. And where do we want to put our... I'll tell you what, the day's disappearing. Where do we want to put these? So maybe we'll just have one, maybe about... What's going to work? Maybe about there, there, and maybe on the top of this path on this side, there and there. Does that line up? No, one across. And I think that was the one. Perfect. So I think that'll be our farm area, and we'll have a 2 wide path that'll go across here. And then tomorrow we might try to see whether or not we can sort out this area as well. Come on, horse. Alright, let's put some things away that we don't need. We will sort this out a bit later, but for the moment we'll just chuck everything away that we're not needing. We'll sell those, we'll put the slime away, and we might start, we won't do it every day, but maybe a little bit here and there. We'll keep, did I eat a cheese or sell a cheese? Strange, I must have eaten one, I must have sold one, not sure. We might do just a little bit each day just to tick it off and just constantly sort of have a go at doing that. But we'll go to sleep. But before we do that, let's say goodnight to Emily. Is it bedtime already? My other day just floated away from me again. Yes, it has. Okay, so let's go to sleep. No level ups, so no foraging levels. We didn't do any fishing today, so no fishing. And 4,300 gold. So very little gold, but that's okay. And now we're up to the 4th of winter. So thank you all for watching this episode. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe. And besides that, I will see you all in the next episode. Thanks guys. See you later. Bye.